Hey, what's going on, chosen souls? In this Soul Spot session, we are going to be doing a bag lady reading. This is a past life oracle reading that focuses on patterns and karmic things that you may see repeating in your life that you could have brought in from your past life, and it is impacting your current life right now. Some of you have heard me talk about the bag lady. And when I say that, what I mean is that regardless of what life you're in, whether it's this current life or whether it was in a past life, if you have encountered some kind of traumatic event, some kind of trauma, incurred some kind of karmic debt even, and you did not address it, you did not heal from it, maybe you did not have the tools or the knowledge, the know-how, how to do it. And so you left that life, and that same energy carried onto your next life and could possibly be impacting your current life right now. So we want to know what's in your bag, because when you drag that karma, drag that trauma, drag that dis-ease from lifetime to lifetime, then you typically become a proverbial bag lady. And we've all been there, right? So let's just see what you are carrying, chosen souls, in your bag so that we can look at it right now. And of course, this is not a past life regression reading by no means. This is going to just give us some little insight to go deeper into all the way to the root. You're going to have to do a past life regression session with me, and you can book that on my website. That's soulspyhypno.com. So let's see, chosen souls, what are you carrying in your bag? And this is general. This is only for that chosen soul or that chosen souls that resonate with this. Let's see. Do a little cut here. And let's see, what do you have in your bag? Service. We have the service card. Now, when you hear that word service, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? When I think of service, I think of automatically service to others. Service to others. And that is exactly what the mission of the soul is. It's to help you, but it's also to help others too, that may be on their spiritual journey too. You know, we can't do this life by ourselves. You know, we're going to need two things in this life. My grandmother always told me, you're going to need two things. You're going to need the Most High, and you're going to need other people. But when I look at this service, we're going to find out, why is this coming up? Are we having some kind of tension around service to others? Are you working in the capacity that you're being called to? Are you missing opportunities for you to start tapping in to your spiritual work? But let's see. Let's just see. Let's see what Spirit gives me in the cards. Because some of you could be, involved in careers or just doing things that take up a whole lot of your time, but it's only to satisfy something that does not edify you, nor does it, help the collective. Maybe it's something that you don't even want to be doing, but maybe you feel that you don't have any more options. Maybe you want to do something else and maybe you're afraid. I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out what this service that you've been carrying with. Why is that coming up? Why is that coming up? All right, so the first card that we have Now, I just did a reading a while ago, and this same card came up, longing for love. Longing for love. Look at this. Finding love. Okay. We got service, longing for love, finding love. And then we have the card of leadership. Okay. And then we have wealth. I'm liking this already. Self-doubt. Education. This is definitely coming out as so far. I'm just picking up on purpose here. Archangel Phanuel. You got your guides showing up as the archangel to support you in this. Okay. Okay. We have the parent and child. Now, this could be inner child. This could be inner child too. Let's see. In our last card here on this third row here, which is the going forward. So we have success. This right here. Look at this energy in this card, in this spread right here. Look at that. So let me just tap in here and how this spread relates to service. Right in the heartbeat of this spread is the self-doubt. Self-doubt is at the heartbeat of this particular spread. I am strongly picking up that Spirit is telling me for that chosen one or those chosen ones that even in your past life, you were longing for two things. One was service. How can you help somebody else? What is your purpose? And you also wanted to find that one, that love. But what I'm seeing is it's not that it is a romantic type of love. It's giving me love of self, self-love, self-worth, self-value. Because you are definitely called to be a leader. You have, that's your purpose. Your purpose is in leadership. Your purpose, hold on, y'all. I've been getting the heat up right now. That is the desire of your heart. You have not been working in a position of leadership because you have been doubting yourself. You have been feeling inadequate. And every time you started feeling like that, not recognizing your value and your self-worth, you had the fortitude and the wherewithal to educate yourself. And you have been seeking after trainings and educating yourself and reading books and doing the research and tapping into yourself so that you can understand and visualize what is your true purpose. You can be a leader and do your spiritual work at the same time. That's your path there. That's the love right there. That's what you've been seeking. You want joy. You want fulfillment. You want to be doing something that is going to be in service to others, but it's also going to bring you generational wealth. You'll be able to take care of yourself, to take care of your family. And you have always wanted to do that. That's where your success lies. You've always been optimistic. You've always been hopeful, but you didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust yourself. You would come up with anything to not venture forward. You know you have spiritual gifts. You have success written all over you, and you are too afraid to grasp the bull by the horns. You are the chosen soul. You are that one. You are that soul that has been called by the Most High. Why do you think you came back here? To be in service to others. And you do that by your leadership ability. People listen to you. You don't know that, but they will listen to you. They listen to you even in those quiet moments when someone asks you for your advice. And you open up your mouth and people are blessed by the words that are coming out of your mouth. And you don't recognize that because you don't even think that that is a spiritual gift. You don't even realize that you are channeling information from the divine through your lips to somebody else's ears. And the words that are coming up out of your mouth is going to set the captive free. And every time that happens to you, you think it is like, wow, well, what's going on here? That's your gift. That's your gift. That is your gift. That is what's going to lead you to success. That's where you're going to find true love, because when you start to tap in and start to love yourself, start to understand your value. You didn't come here just to be just an ordinary person. No, you are a chosen soul. You're called to be out there in the spotlight. You're called to be out there in service to others. You have the background. You have the knowing. Something happened in your past life. Somebody recognized your gifts even in your past life and tried to dim your light. They tried to do it in this life too because it carried over, and I'm sensing that. I am sensing that. Doing all kinds of things, saying things to try to dim your light, to keep you from realizing those things that would bring you pure joy. This is a love message, a chosen soul, to you. It is time for you to start loving yourself. And a part of loving yourself is walking and operating in your spiritual gifting. You have been called to be a leader in service to others. That's where your love lies. That's where your joy lies. That's where your wealth is going to come from. It's going to come from right there. It is time for you to stop downplaying who you are and stand up in your authority and your sovereignty. Your guides are showing up in the form of Archangel Phanuel, who reminds you to be optimistic. Put away those self-doubts because they don't come from you. They don't come from source. They don't come from the Most High. They don't. Remember who you are. You're definitely going on the right path. Every time, it's even the way the cards are laid out. Every time you have an opportunity to do great things, you doubt yourself. You doubt yourself. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough training. I don't have enough resources. I don't have enough equipment. I don't have the right this or the right that. And so you go and take another course. Now, I ain't gonna fault you for wanting to educate yourself. You go and you read another book. We're supposed to do that, but we're also supposed to get to a place where you have to act You have to put aside that anxiety because it's coming from fear and fear of the unknown. You are the chosen soul of the Most High. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember. Even as a young child, and I'm picking up that this is a feminine that I'm speaking to, or maybe multiple feminines that I'm speaking to. Even as a little child, you saw yourself great. Even when people tried to dim your light, you saw yourself. You heard the voice on the inside telling you, you are so much more than that. You are so much more than that. And every time you tried to step out, somebody would shut you down. And you didn't know how to transmute that energy because you didn't know nothing about alchemy then. But you're learning now. And now is the acceptable time. Now is the acceptable time. There's a lot of energies that's about to come on this planet right now. And the chosen souls came back for this time for a reason. For a reason, y'all. We're not here just to go with the flow. We're not here, just to maintain a status quo. No, we have been called. We have been called to a higher standard. We came back here to accomplish our soul's mission. And that is what we are going to do. So there, that is, I love this. I love this reading. I love this reading for you. And if it resonates with you, if it was a blessing to you, if it was a confirmation to you, then I ask you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the videos going forward. Share it. Share it with someone you know. Let this algorithm know that this channel, is online and it is here to help the collective. So thank you. I will see y'all in the next video. And stop by my website, that's soulspyhypno.com. If you want to book a past life regression session, if you want to book a reading, if you want to grab my book, The Mother Wound, which is helping daughters all over the globe, y'all, to break that stronghold. You can find that there in the store on my website. All right, y'all. I will see you at the next Soul Spy.